No, I don't know everything. So, um, I want to talk about when you keep getting the same messages from people. At what point are you going to stop and be like, well, maybe it's true? Um, I'm in a different energy and mindset of where I used to be, and there were so many different things that I would hear repeatedly in my. You're too nice. And I would kind of be offended because I'm like, that's how I am. Am I supposed to be mean? And yeah, maybe I'm too nice, too naive. I'd be mad, but yeah, too naive. Um, there's a point in when you keep hearing the same things about yourself, be it good or bad. If it's something that you don't like, there comes a time when you have to look at yourself in the mirror and decide whether or not you want to change it or not. Um, Before I decided to make a change in my life, I used to get the um, only by certain people that would get tired of hearing me yammer, which I didn't understand how that could even happen because why would you get tired of me yammering? But anyway, people, you act like you know everything. Oh my God, no, I don't know everything. Or, you act like you're perfect. You act like you're always right. And that's not true. I mean, no, I'm not often wrong. I'm not. But I don't know everything and I'm not always right. But other people are not never wrong either. Let's just make that perfectly clear. I had to learn how evidently some things that I would say or how I would act is coming off in a way that I did not intend. But I'm also good at apologizing and being humble about things. Um, I always knew that I thought a little bit differently from everyone. I would challenge things, right? It would drive my dad crazy because I would challenge things in the Bible. And you're not supposed to ask questions. Okay, but I have questions. Don't ask questions. Does that mean you don't believe in the Bible? And I'm like, didn't say that, but I don't believe everything. Some stories are good, fun, but come on. Some of them are kind of, you know, do I believe in God overall? Yeah, of course I do. Yeah. That doesn't mean I don't believe in the Bible because I'm asking questions. I mean, we would even have debates about the universe. Oh, well, science, this, science, that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you know, if you say God created everything, does that not include the universe? I guess I'm confused, grasshopper, because then who created the universe? If I mean, is that not included in everything? Anyway, I say all that to say sometimes we have to check ourselves. We have to look inside and be like, is there something I can change for the better? Um, for me, it was never a thing of coming off as, well, I'm too good for you and Pharaoh's army. No, it was just wanting so desperately to help others, wanting so desperately to see other people happy and me being happy. And at some point, I would look to others to be happy. And then it was just like, what the hell, man? Be happy with yourself. Deuces to somebody else who doesn't see you as the queen that you are, right? Took me a long time to get there. Um, I could have a house paid off for all the times I've heard, oh, I'm not like the other guys, and you're a queen. I'm going to treat you like a queen and da 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 da. And I can tell you, it was the worst of the worst of the worst treatment. But then it's almost like, but you allowed that, right? You let someone treat you that way. You're absolutely right. And in my little delicate heart, right now I have the mentality of I'm going to remain a constant. I'm going to be who I am. And at some point, you either recognize it or you don't, but I'm not going to change who I am. I'm also not going to do anything that is going to be something that I'm going to feel guilty about, ashamed about, or whatever. So I've met a lot of people and studied a lot of people, and there's times where I see things and I'm like, do you not get? Do you not get yourself? What are you not getting? You're not getting yourself. Duh. You're being a ding dong. I had to do that to myself. And it's called being humble, owning up. Stop bullshitting yourself. Stop bullshitting others. That's it. No more, no less. I'm still getting to a place where every day I'm getting better and better and better. And I tell myself that. There's a lot of things that I still want to change. And I know I have the power to do it right now. Sometimes I'm being lazy, and I'll wholeheartedly admit that. I don't have to admit it to anybody else. I don't have any, I am not obligated to admit anything to anybody at all, only to myself. But what I won't do is intentionally be a jerk to people or take people for granted or act like they're going to be there forever and ever. Amen. The flip side to that is I'm not going to go bonkers trying to show who I am to someone that doesn't see it right away. Nobody should. So that's the point of this is if there's something that you need to change, change it. If not, that's on you. If you keep hearing the same things over and over again and you want to be a ding dong or be hard headed, that's on you. If you want to see a change, be that change, especially if it's for the greater good. And I will always stand up for that. I don't go to bed feeling like I go to bed for the most part feeling like, I did the best that I could do today. I gave the best of who I am to the universe. Why? Because I am the universe, just like you are the universe. And when you realize that, you start treating yourself better and everybody else around you better in kindness and in love. And you don't take people for granted. You don't get all stingy with your ego, and because it serves no purpose, number one. And I think some people can relate when it's like, this person is a dick and I'm just tired of because he's such a dick and la 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 la. Nobody wants to deal with a dick, really. We may love them dicks, but we don't really want to deal with you. We love you enough to stick in there and hope that you change. But change starts within. Just like I had to. Not saying that I was a dick, because I'm not. Not me. But anyway. Look at yourself in the mirror. How can you change? Stop avoiding things. That's never going to be the answers. Avoiding. That never works. It really doesn't. That's kind of a weak tactic. And I had to learn to be strong in a lot of different areas. My challenge is that you be strong with yourself. Be strong with yourself. Recognize how you respond to people. Recognize what you do to yourself, your body, your mind, your soul. And are you being good to yourself? Don't just think that you are, but are you really? So that's the message for today. And I'm giving it just because of some reflective times. I'm actually changing careers, and the experience that I had, I don't regret. It's very disappointing. Some personalities that I had wonderful pleasure, being around, but as good as I can, yeah, I take with me all the wonderful compliments of me being an angel and I'm so positive and fun to be around and all these other things. But as a collective, when the energy is funky, at some point I have to be better to myself and move on. And so the message to the collective that made that energy very funky, at some point you need to hold the mirror up to yourself. That's all. Till next time, keep shining.